poverty is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Oh.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Philosophy SMP. And in this episode, we are looking for a hoe. Not that kind of hoe, get your mind out of the gutter. We're looking for a hoe. We got to get ourselves a hoe with mending and unbreaking and fortune, because we're going to go and pillage some jungle trees from a nearby island and replant them, because I want to keep the terrain about the same as where I left it. Requires me to have my scaffolding, of course my wings, and I need to get the equipment. So let's first collect some XP. We're going to try and do this at the start of every video from here on out. We also need to check the post office today and see what was delivered for me. I think Boston Snorlax has given me some slime, so I can do a flying machine and maybe try a different farm design over here. But I'm going to see how it's been working. You can see I have 7 levels, and that all came from that machine right over there. And that is a success, I think. So I've got Unbreaking 3 on my hoe. Oh yeah, we're also going to have to visit the XP farm, and I'll stop recording when I do that because you guys don't want to be there, me slaying zombies for an hour and a half. That's going to bore you. I got to get that up to level 30 or 40 or whatever to get the enchantments that I want on it. I'm going to change this down here, and I'm going to make this repeaters in the back. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, because now I'm looking at this. I don't know. And I don't like how this is laid out. I don't like how it's done, and I want to do better. Anyway, let's lock it. Now, we need to test and see for sure that it has locked, and that shouldn't be too difficult. Our cactuses are producing stuff all the time. I topped all of these off before I left last night, I want to say. And it does look like we are nice and topped off on all of these. That's good. I like that. I like seeing that. So what should have happened is we should have a bunch of green dye in here if I did my job, and I might not have. There's no guarantee that I'm actually locking these, but I think I am. I don't believe I have. Maybe I have a piece of cactus I can put in there and test it. I need to see if it's actually functioning like it's supposed to. Oh, one's burning. Okay, we can check this one. Okay, that is a fail. I have failed. So we're not going to collect any XP because now I have to spend the next 10 years reorganizing this. The reason why I say I failed is because it processed the leaf, and then the leaf went out. You can see that this one is not. I don't know why this one is holding it, but that other one was not. They should all be holding it. One option that I have is I can go one lower, and I can, you know what, let's just fix this right now. This is a pain in the butt, and let's go ahead and fix it. It's not going to do us any good. Well, we can get onto the other stuff later, but we got to get this fixed. So my current plan is, okay, so these are the hoppers. No, they aren't the hoppers. These are the hoppers. Okay. Let's grab these. I want the Rizamp. No, I don't, because that one is really hurting right now. I'll use this one. You know, this might not be as complicated as I think. Alright, let me see what we've got here. So here's our switch. We'll mine it out of there. So this is the area of which we have to work. We cannot remove anything else, or we risk damaging the mine track. Let's grab our dust while we're here. It's obviously not going to work. We'll grab my repeater and we'll grab my other repeaters and we will, oh my goodness. And we will fix this. I wanted to do this anyway, so this just gives me a good valid excuse to fix it. So we'll take all of this, I guess it's now cobbled deep slate if I mine it up. I have 64, so I can go ahead and grab all of this. Okay, we will use cobbled down there, just because I don't have enough of the other. But then for this row, we're going to use a double row, or a triple row rather, of deep slate. Oh, and we forgot my repeaters. I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed on solidly. Alright, let me see. To get over there, I gotta figure out how things are gonna go before I try to move around. So, I don't understand enough about how Minecraft connectivity works with Redstone. It makes no sense to me. I could stick this redstone directly underneath those hoppers and it wouldn't power it. And I can stick a block next to them and then stick redstone on that. That might power it, I think, sometimes, but not very reliably, very well. I could move this up one more level, actually, and no, I guess I can't because that one is on that level. Yeah, it wouldn't work. But anyway, it's just really tricky. I'm having a hard time figuring out how to make all of these hoppers be connected. And then there's quasi-connectivity, and I'm sure there's some way that the brilliant Minecraft, Redstone Minecrafters know how to do it. It's completely lost on me. I have no idea. But one thing I did learn that does work, and I never have a problem with, is if I put a repeater next to it. I learned that from making cannons. Then I never have any issues. It always works. But the problem with it is it's very expensive to build. It's not very efficient. But what will work is this. As long as I don't stick a repeater because it's linear, it only works in one direction, front to back. As long as I don't hook any of these up in a corner, we should be fine. Here's where it's going to get tricky. I got to figure out how I'm going to run my powder. Now, if I replace this block with a glass block, and I probably won't have enough time to do it before the minecart runs over, I can do it that way. I'm thinking what I have to do is this, possibly? I'm not 100% sure. I know how to use the glass blocks and to build up around and stuff. If I replace this block with a glass block again, I can do it. I don't think I can use a glass block here and then go straight up. But let's find out. Let's get a glass block and find out. I'm kind of curious to know. You don't know unless you learn, right? You don't learn unless you try. That's what I meant to say. Why am I not talking tonight? Okay, so we're going to try an experiment. I fully do not expect this to work. Because this is a non-solid block, I'm assuming that the redstone can go down the side. Nope. Not working. It doesn't work in that direction. It would work here. It wouldn't work here, and I don't know why. And again, there's no logic or reasoning to it. But you know it isn't working because there's no connectivity. Somehow this edge is meeting that edge and it's cutting. Normally you can use a non-solid glass block and you don't have to worry about that. You know, here's another question. Can you place redstone on top of scaffolding or a chest? And does scaffolding count as a full block? Again, only one way to find out. Again, not going to work. And then I'm going to try one more thing just because I want to experiment. I'm going to get a chest out and try and put it on top of a chest. I'm sure somebody already thought of that, but a chest isn't a full block either. I'm always shutting that trap door because I don't want a creeper to come in and cuddle up with me. Okay, so this is a non-solid block. It doesn't even let you place redstone on it. Well, that was an interesting, fun little distraction. Let's get back to work. We've got what we can use. It's not going to work any other way, so... Okay. So we're going to go like... Now, wait a minute. No, this won't work. I have to... shoot. I didn't want to, but I have to. Because I got to have a repeater right here. Because I got to have redstone right here, which means I need to connect it down there, and the only way I can connect it is to remove... Oh, I can remove this. Nice. And I can put glass there from it. Okay. I thought that was part of the rail system, so I didn't want to mess with it. Now you'll see that I should be able to put this here and it won't cut it off. You see? Why that is different than down here, I have no idea. But if somebody knows and can explain it to me, please, for the love of dog, do so, because I don't get it. I'm either really stupid or really dense, I don't know what. I'm going to do this for right now. And, I wonder if I want to remove all three on each side and do glass. Just for consistency's sake and just because. Make it look like it's intentional. Okay. Okay, now if we've done my job right here, we can go up here and we can find a way to connect that to a lever and then we can run it. Well, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. Let's make sure all the lighting is working. Now if we've done my job correctly, there should be no food coming, well, cactus coming. Oh, nope, we failed. Oh, because it can only travel 15. This much I know. It can only travel 15. I haven't repeated the signal going along the back here. I'm using the repeaters to power the stuff in front, so it has no ability to do anything in the back. But the problem with it is, for me to fix that, I have to put a repeater somewhere in here. Well, maybe I can. Maybe it's not as hard as I think it is. It's run out of signal strength. Oh, that's fine. That works great. No, it doesn't work. I forgot because this one now can't light. Okay, let's try this. Maybe we can make this... I'm not sure if we can even make this work because... Oh, okay. Now, I will try to explain what's going on here to the best of my ability. But give me a second to test to make sure we're working. Good, good. I think we've got it. Okay, so here's what's going on. Currently, you get one experience, is what somebody said. I think it was one of the Sidecraft guys, like Ilmango or somebody, said that you get one experience per cactus. They think it might be a bug. I'm hoping it's not, that it's intentional, because cactus is prickly and hard to get. So, but I guess it's not that difficult, so maybe it is. I guess most things are 0.1 to be processed through the furnace. So basically, 1/100%, or is that 1/10%? That's 1/100%, something like that. Anyway, so to get 1 XP, you'd have to smelt 100 items, which would mean that these kind of farms wouldn't work. But because you get 1 XP per cactus, you can collect it and get a good amount of XP out of it that will help you to get your little XP bar increase down there. I guess the furnace somehow remembers everything that's gone through it. That's why you have a chest, so that it can, when it's not locked, it can put everything into the chest. But then you lock it, and it processes whatever items are left, or 1 item. You need to have 1 item in there. That item can somehow, and I'm not sure how it works, I'll give you the experience not only for it, but for everything else that has passed through that furnace since the last time you took anything out of it. And that's how you get your XP, and that's how this works. And that's the whole point of this, is that you can equip anything with mending on it, or you can just go in barehanded and collect the experience yourself. But if you're holding something with mending on it, then that will mend that item. That's why you want to put mending on your weapons and gear and items, because it mends your item. But if you just want the experience for yourself, like I currently do, except I should probably give some to Rizamp's pickaxe. But if you want to put it on the gear on yourself, then you just make sure you're not holding any enchanted gear. I guess it doesn't matter about your armor that you're wearing. Like whatever you're holding, I don't know if you can hold a helmet or something and charge that up. I guess we should test it and see. Let's start with Rizamp's pickaxe. This will be a fun little experiment. We can learn. So we'll take my helmet off. And now we're going to hold Rizamp's pickaxe, because now you see that Rizamp's always needs cobbled deep slate pickaxe. Not Rizamp's, it's my pickaxe, but Rizamp gave it to me anyway. We can see that it's in the red. So if I click this, and we know that the pickaxe has mending on it, if I grab this now, I got some experience orbs. Notice that this is now a little less damaged. Now if I go over here and grab this one, a little less. Not doing as great a healing job as I was hoping, though. In fact, I'm not even sure it's doing as much as I think it's doing. No, it's giving it a little pinch at a time. Alright, so now let's hold a helmet and process something. That went to me, it didn't go to my helmet. I saw my bar of 7 go up there. So with just 2 furnaces, I've gained 1 level, which is kind of cool. It does not work with gear being held, only works with weapons that are equipped. And it doesn't seem to do very much. I don't know how the diamond one got so well charged up. I must have got a lot of XP the other day. Yep, that almost got me another level. Now, let's hold the pickaxe again. Looks like the pickaxe has gotten into the orange. Oh, I saw it move that time. That was a lot. Now this redstone that we have activated here, this is locking those hoppers, so they're not able to accept any items, so they won't pull any items out of the furnace. So I have to unlock it so that the furnaces can begin to process the items again, and I can start collecting that experience in the furnaces, then later lock it and make sure there's an item in each one when I collect that experience. But you can see that it actually has helped my pickaxe quite a bit. So I'm going to unlock now. It's always important to remember to unlock it, and now it'll start collecting experience. So the general use of these XP farms is for mending your gear or running small enchantments or whatever. I was hoping to get like hundreds of levels, you know, like I've seen some of these videos how they do it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that one off. Let's check the post office. Let's check the store. I'll take you guys along with me for that. Then I will turn off recording and we'll come back after I have leveled up using, if it's still running, Rizamp's XP farm. Now his is a mob-based XP farm, and I know I can get my levels up to 30 pretty quickly, and I need to be at least level 30 to start doing the good enchants. I'm actually a little sad about this ship. I mean, it's cool that they made a marketplace and everybody can go there and create a stall and everything, but the ship now has lost its purpose. It's a nice landmark, and I'm glad that I built it. I don't have any regrets. I just feel kind of sad that it doesn't serve a purpose now. Okay, thank you, Boston Snorlocks, or Boston as I like to call you, for these slime blocks. Boston wants me to make some more farms, and that's his way of encouraging me to try this flying farm for the bamboo to create more fuel. I actually found a green slime over here the other day. Ari thinks they're cute. I'm not sure I can agree with that statement, but okay. I didn't really. Ooh. I was zipping through there, and somebody actually did buy some stuff. I did not expect that. It means I can get a beacon if there's any left. Nice. Well, I figured, you know, 1 diamond for a 3 diamond item is quite a deal, so might as well, you know. I had to find something to sell. So whoever purchased the diamond equipment, thank you. And if somebody wants to leave a squid ink or 2 in the glow squid ink in that one small chest there, any other supplies for the shop like glowberries or whatever, I'd be sure open to receiving that. So I have been wanting to have a beacon, because when you have a beacon on, you get a whole bunch of cool stuff with it. Well, not a whole bunch. You get one basically lingering effect that's in the area wherever that beacon is. I've got 10 now, but these have been sold pretty quickly, so they may not be any here. So here's a beacon with blocks of iron. So 1 beacon and blocks, 10 diamond each. 1 beacon and blocks. So is the beacon 10 diamonds and then the blocks 10 diamonds, or do I get the blocks with it? It says beacon and blocks for 10 diamonds. But then it says each. Does he mean like a stack of iron blocks and 1 beacon for 10 diamonds? Or does he mean 1 beacon and is 10 diamonds and then a stack of iron is 10 diamonds? I think that's pretty high price for iron, so it doesn't make a lot of sense, because that solid block is actually 9 iron ingots, I believe. So it must be part of it. 64 is whatever 64 times 9 is, which I don't know off the top of my head. And these don't have a status assigned, but they're fully stocked. It looks like he's giving us... Yes, each of these comes with the same amount of stuff. Okay, I think that's what it is. Yeah, because they all have 64, 64, and 36, whatever that means. And if I didn't give him enough diamonds, I can come back later. And then where am I supposed to leave the money? The payment in chest. Okay, so Devil Dog, if I did something wrong here, if I took too much iron, or if I was supposed to pay for every block of iron or every stack of iron, or if I misunderstood in some way, let me know and I will reimburse you. It might take me a while, but I will do so, or I'll just return the iron and just pay for the beacon. That's probably more likely what I would do. I've got plenty of iron back at my place, but I mean, I want everything that I'm going to get from my 10 diamonds. You know, that's a lot of diamonds for me. I'm looking for a Fortune 3. I want a Luck of the Sea, but I can't find a Luck of the Sea anywhere. Oh, and does he still have, he still has these. That's nice. I need to get one of those at some point later. That's a 10 diamond box. Here's a Fortune 3. That's going to go on my hoe when I get my levels up. I need to leave him a note about Luck of the Sea, so I need to get a book or a paper and ask him to put Luck of the Sea in here because I'm not seeing it in this. Maybe you can't put it on a book, but I definitely need Luck of the Sea. And just like that, I am again officially broke, but I don't have any complaints. I'm not going to use the beacon until I research and learn how to use those. Let's see what it tells me if I try to apply this book. I got the hoe I want right here, and I've got the thing I want to put it on. That'll take 7 of my levels, but that'll give me an unbreaking and fortune. All I would need left is mending. So if I do this and mending, I'm looking at a 3. And now to do this, and that will be a 9. Okay, so that's the next step. Excuse me a second. I had to say hi to Ms. Boom. I am her squid bro. I guess that's the right way to say that. Anyway, our only task now is to get some jungle saplings with our newly enchanted hoe, which we have right here. You can see we have Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Fortune 3 on it. So we've got our scaffolding, we've got a little food. Let's go see what we can do. And we shall start right here. Wrong tool. So, if our hoe did its job, we should find some saplings. But we might have to wander a bit to get to them. Alright, so that netted me 8 saplings. So, we have succeeded.
You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come.
Thank you, Ms. Boom. I was worried I had a fight on my hands.
We'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that
So I'm going to call that a successful haul and a successful completion to the video for tonight. Okay, so it looks like we did that correctly. We took the iron that's supposed to be used for the beacons. So that's going to conclude this video. We start construction in the next video of our little villager village. Plans coming up are to do this village, and I have a super secret storage area I'm going to show you inside, but I'm not going to show you how to get there. And I'm going to begin the tree village part of this, where I'm going to be moving house and going up into the trees. That'll be happening within the next few episodes, hopefully before the end of season 2 here. I don't know how long I have, so we'll see what we can get done. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.